Symphony Space is pleased to present Thalia Book Club, Yours Ever by Thomas Mallon, and Tyranny of Email by John Freeman.
Good evening. Welcome to Symphony Space and the Thalia Book Club. I'm Isaiah Sheffer, and it's my pleasure to be taking part in this unusual and wondrous event. Books about letters and about emails and about communication. Letters have always been a fascination to me. I am thinking about the progress over the years of my daughter's letters home, from her very first letters when she would go away to camp and would send us a note saying that the bus arrived safely and they were having lasagna that night, and she hadn't yet learned how to spell lasagna, and she doesn't like when we tease her about it now. To the current state of affairs, which is that at any moment one can receive an email from one's daughter with up-to-the-date news of where she is and what's happening and what's going on. How do we get from there to today's frantic, impossible-to-keep-up-with electronic messaging style? That's the subject of tonight's discussion. Our guests are Thomas Mallon, author of Yours Ever, People and Their Letters. Mr. Mallon is a novelist, essayist, and critic, and John Freeman, author of The Tyranny of Email, The 4,000-Year Journey to Your Inbox. John is also an award-winning writer and book critic and editor of Granta magazine. So please welcome our guests, Thomas Mallon and John Freeman.
Good evening. We were asked to talk a little bit, each of us, about our own books and then begin to converse before taking questions. This book was 12 or 13 years overdue at my publisher. And in fact, the first line of the book, of the foreword, is that when I started writing it, a first-class stamp cost 29 cents. It came ultimately from two things. One was the fact that I've been a diarist and a letter writer for many, many years, and it was viewed by me as the sequel to a book I had written quite a long time ago about diaries, about 25 years ago. And I'd started life as a scholar, and I'd become interested in the forms of diaries and letters, first as tools to write about literature with, to form biographies with, source material. But over the years, I became interested in them as two kinds of literary...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?